Okay, the final review example, very, very quickly. While standing on a cliff 45 meters high, Erin can see a ship located out on the lake. She measured the angle of decline to view the ship at 35 degrees. So the big thing here when you're reading through the questions is that whole angle of inclination and decline. So there's the water. Put our sailboat out in the water. So right there. Okay, and Erin is all dressed in red today. It's pretty hot. There we go. Okay, so when you look straight out on the horizontal, that is our reference line. If Erin was to look up in the sky at a bird, that angle there would be the angle of inclination. If she's to look down at the boat, we call that the angle of decline. So from that information then, when we draw our triangle, because we're going to take a picture out of this, we get a triangle that looks like this. We know that the angle is with the horizontal. So there's the 35 degrees. So Erin's up here, boat's down here. We know that the cliff is 45 meters high. So the cliff was 45 meters high. Well, that means that this side, or this length here, is 45 meters. We know it makes a right angle, or we're assuming the cliff and the ground make a right angle. So there's the triangle that we're dealing with. She wants to determine how far the boat is from shore. So that distance along the bottom is really the same as this length here. So we're looking for that length of triangle. Once you've done that, all the diagram correctly, you have a reference angle down here. So that's the reference angle. So label the triangle. Across from the 90 is my hypotenuse. Across from the angle, or opposite the angle, is opposite and adjacent. So now when I look at the triangle, I'm looking for something that uses, I'm looking for A, so it has to have A in it. Looking for something that has O in it. It is a right angle triangle, so I can use my primary trig ratios. So which one involves O and A? And the answer is the last one, TOA. So we're looking at tan. So tan theta equals opposite over adjacent. We know the angle. Erin measured that. We know the opposite side is 45. And the information we're interested in is x. So in order to solve for x, again, variables on the bottom. So I'm going to flip the fraction. But you have to remember to flip the fraction on the other side. We don't have a fraction on the other side, so if you remember, we talked about, well, you can always make everything into fractions, just put it over 1. So now it becomes 1 over tan 35. To get the x by itself, multiply both sides by 45. Inverse operation, so we have 45 over tan 35 is equal to x. Now you're just using your calculator, so 45 divided by tan of 35, you get 64.3, and we were working in meters. So therefore, the boat is 64.3 meters from shore. All right. So those are the review questions out of your book. There is a handout as well that just supplements those. Make sure you ask for it because I don't think I have it posted on my website. But if it is there, it'll be under the handout. So depending how efficient I am here. So anyway, that is it. Any questions? You want me to spend more time with either sine law, cosine law, or primary trig ratios? Just let me know.